What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster. This is episode 15 now on the series. The park is looking so good. In the previous episode, we got this new ride right here, Pathos 3, and we also got this one, the Kickflip. So I remember mentioning that I was going to recolor these in that episode, and I don't think I ever did. I'm pretty sure I actually did that off camera. So they might look a little bit different. I'm trying to stick with this sort of red, white, black theme out here. And we may actually be changing the color for the thunder sign. So I think that's what I'm going to tackle first. And I'll see you guys here in a sec. And just as I suspected, Kamikaze has broke down. So you guys know the Kamikaze has reached the classic status in its prestige. So with that being said, its prestige level is going to be absolutely insane, but I have a suspicion that the actual wear and tear of the ride will decrease more rapidly now that it is super old. So we're going to go ahead and refurbish that once again. We are starting to lose quite a bit of money to refurbishing, but look down in the bottom left, boys. We got $235,000. So we are definitely not hurting, but we aren't really making as much money as we used to. Also, we have 4,200 guests in the park, which is nuts. I can't believe we actually have that many people in the park. So the rides that we added over here just past the Tornado are doing really well. The queues are staying nice and full, but not too full to where people complain about it. And the new Thunder, or the new roller coaster, the Thunder, has been performing amazingly. Look at this queue, guys. It is super full, and people are still using the priority queue, which is a good sign, but everybody wants to ride on the Thunder. So with the signs here, I don't think I actually mentioned that yet. I did a sort of gray for the actual letters because I didn't really know what other color to do. White didn't look good and red didn't look good. Black definitely didn't look good because it has the black outline. So I just went with a nice silvery gray, and I think it looks pretty nice. So I have no idea what the thumbnail says we're going to be doing today, guys, but I do know we need quite a few more flat rides over here in this area. Foot traffic is very light right here compared to over here at the main section of the park. With 4,200 people in the park, it looks like most everyone is sort of over here, but I'd like to get more people out into the mall and to the restaurants and all these places. Take a look at this queue. That's filling up nicely. I'm not sure why it gets full. I think the ride has you actually wait until, for example, for these people, they need at least 2 chairs, right? So I think it waits for like a gap of a single empty chair in between each person. I really don't know for sure, but it's starting to move along a little bit. We have a ton of people over there, and we have a ton more over here. Not near as many as the front side of the park, but still a pretty decent amount. So what I think we're gonna do for a new ride is sort this by price high. So we have this one, the 360 Power, which is cool, but I feel like it's gonna make people super nauseous. It's got a 5.5 nausea rating. It's kind of fearful, and the excitement isn't really that great. Otherwise, we have the Sundial. The Sundial's normally a pretty big hit, but wait till you guys see this sucker, the Sun Flare. So you guys know, really quick, just come over here with me. You guys know how tall Ascendance is, right? Look at this thing, super tall. So we're gonna be putting this over here next to the other large attractions that we have. And I want to put it, I think right here, towards this little dip in the path. And then we'll snake an entrance around on the backside. So if you guys don't know, this is basically a huge swing set. Put a path right there, or put an entrance right there, and then we'll put the exit right about here. But it's basically a huge swing set, and I figure why not put it out here with all the other swing type attractions that we have. We have Insanity, we have Hammer Time, and now we're gonna have Sun Flare. I'm gonna rename this Sundance. I have no idea why. That's the first thing that popped into my head. I'm pretty sure that's like a Pokemon move or something. So as far as the queue goes, I really don't know what we should do out here because we don't have any scenery bonus from anything. I almost wonder if, oh my god, Insanity, stop breaking down, my guy. What I want to do for a queue is something kind of unique. So I think I'm gonna turn it over this way. All right, what do we think of that? Is that a long enough queue? And like, how do we do the priority pass? That's the next question. Snake it up the middle, I guess. So for this puppy, let's go to operations. We're gonna do full load, take off the waiting time, enable priority pass, and we're gonna see where we can fit this thing in here. Let's try the entrance here, and then I think we might be able to place the exit over here somewhere. Right there looks pretty good. Try to connect the two. Oh my god, why does it do this? You're telling me I can't put a path right here? For real? All right, well, we will undo this, undo the exit, undo the entrance, and we'll try it again, but on the outside this time. So we'll do the entrance here. We'll do the exit on the outside. This one's really gonna put people right at the front of the line, which should work out pretty well. And then I'm gonna try to follow the same curvature as the regular queue path here. That way I don't have to spend hours trying to fill it with scenery. All right, I think that should work for the queue priority. The queue priority, yeah, I'm just gonna say everything backwards today. The priority queue should work just like that. We have this little like half moon section of path there. All right, so let's take a look at these colors here because we could do a much brighter red to match the other red we have out here. What is the black? Oh, black's gotta stay black, dude. That doesn't look good any other color. It's got like a black, oh, that's really cool. It's got like a black undertone to the red. I really like that. And then we'll do yellow, but much brighter. And then what is this? Okay, that's the inside of the sun. So we'll do that black as well. Dang, this one's pretty cool, dude. This one's really cool. All right, and then we're gonna have to do the operator the same colors. I just wanna see what this will look like. Does that look stupid? Where's the operator at? Right here? Yeah, that looks kind of weird. Maybe yellow shirt, black shorts? That doesn't look bad. We'll go with that. And then we're gonna have to adjust these people over here. Freaking gatekeeper. So it was red hat, yellow shirt, black pants, and black belt and shoes. That looks right to me. And then the priority queue gatekeeper over here. Red, oops, I totally reversed that. It's red, yellow, black, and black. So we have everything set up there. Let's go ahead and look at this thing a little closer. High priority queue. So let's see, from the get-go here, we have a 414 for the prestige. Now keep in mind we have a queue scenery rating of only 1% because we have nothing over here, and that's fine. We don't need anything over here just yet. However, I do want to get rid of those and add, oh, shoot. Okay, maybe if we just add a fourth, let's test that out and see. It was a 414, so try to remember that because, you know, I'll forget. Look at how high up that goes, dude. That's so crazy. I think honestly, I think I'd be too scared to ride this. I really do. I do not think I'd be game for that. All right, so from 414 to 507, let's add 2 more spin highs. Actually, let's add that many, and we'll see what happens there. I feel like people are gonna get too dizzy on it, maybe. The nausea level might go through the roof here. Teabags has broken down. Do a refurb on Teabags. You know, one of these was supposed to hit a new prestige 1 month until 420 Blaze It, which in episode 12, I think it was 12, I kept calling this thing super high, which it was not true. So we got about a month there. We have some research. I don't even remember starting any research. We have Burnin' Rubber, which is a track ride. Oh, okay, so we got like go-karts. That's pretty sweet. We could do a go-kart track. We have the Genie. That's a family ride. And then Enormous Speed, known as a Looper. Okay, we got 4 more that we could start. I'm gonna do without doing more research. Like I said, I didn't even remember starting those other ones. Okay, this thing finally finished after all of those rotations. It's a 712, but the excitement is really, really low. Stop testing. How do I stop the test? Stop. I feel like we should stick with what it had from the beginning. All the other rides we have altered in some way, or maybe we should just go with 5 of them. Let's test for 5 and we'll see what that does. Is the sun up top tanning? Is that supposed to be? Oh my god. That's amazing. I didn't even notice that. 577. I'll take it, dude. We're opening this sucker up. So 577 divided by 35 would be $16.48. So that's what we'll charge. $16.48. And it looks like a couple of people are starting to get in line. That's good. So what this should do, theoretically, is bring a little bit more foot traffic onto this main path. Side note, I put another ATM over here because people were complaining they didn't have enough money. So here you go, take out some more money. But I put in 2 bathroom blocks over here as well because the only other one was right here and or right over here in this corner. So hopefully this adds a decent amount of traffic. I guess it's probably a good thing that the prestige isn't very high because it doesn't really fit very many people at one time. But hopefully people start to enjoy that. Let's do one more over here while we're here. We might be able to squeeze a coaster right there, but since we already have one over there, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do another coaster like over here in this corner, or maybe right here. I'm not really sure yet, but the next episode will for sure be adding a coaster. So let's turn the simulation speed back down to normal. Is this a classic yet? It is, dude. 887. Okay, so we gotta do some quick maths here. 887 divided by 35 would be 2534. 2534. There we go. 420 blaze it. We can start charging an arm and a leg again for. So let's try to add something else over here. Honestly, I got nothing. Looper has a huge excitement level. Nausea is also huge, and fear is pretty up there as well. Doesn't look like it fits very many people on it, but it might be worth installing over here. We have the space for it, but I kind of want to put something a little larger over here, or we could try to figure out a better looking queue perhaps. Yeah, we'll put it right here, and then we'll try to figure out a better looking queue for this thing. So the exit we'll put over there. The entrance, I'm actually going to put clear around the backside over here. Probably right there would be a good spot for it. And then the exit we'll do right about there. So we have enough space to put some barrels or some bins over here, just because it is pretty high on the nausea levels. And then we'll grab 2 benches, and we'll put 2 benches right out front of here and another barrel right there. All right, now for the queue itself, I'm gonna bring a path from here, make it pretty wide. I'm gonna put a path right here, and we're gonna start twisting this thing all over. Whoops. Might help if I turn on angle snap again so we can get some straight paths. We'll turn it off for the entrance so we can place one there. And now we'll turn it back on. There we go. Okay, this is super excessive for a ride with this low of a capacity. We got 4 seats over here and 4 seats over here. That's only 8 people per turn. So the prestige right out of the gate should be pretty high. 638, that's fairly good. So we have a slow tumble, fast loop. How many options are there? Let's do all of the options here. We'll start with barrel roll reversed, fast loop reversed, slow tumble, add one more, and we'll do slow tumble reverse. And we'll test that. Now what it had from the beginning was very, very good. All the ratings were pretty solid. You gotta tinker around with some stuff, guys. You can't just live your life going with whatever anyone else says. You gotta experiment. And that's exactly what we're gonna do with this. Looper's pretty good for a name. I think we'll just stick with Looper for now. The queue for Sundance is starting to fill up slightly. It's not doing too hot. Oh, shoot. I know why. We gotta do our advertised destinations for all this stuff. Select the whole park. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing over here. You guys know the drill. You've seen this before. And then we'll do the same for the information booth. Select all of that. And there we go. I wish it wouldn't bring up like the building stuff when we edit that, but something we have to live with. I am really, really putting off any sort of queue scenery decoration. I don't know about you guys. I'm personally getting just super burnt out of doing it for every single ride that we have here. So eventually, oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that happened. Can we fill that with water? That'd be kind of cool. Nope, not gonna let us do that. All right. But I am getting kind of burnt out on doing a bunch of the queue scenery stuff. That's why I really wanted to have a nice coaster queue that got us to the 100% mark. That way I wouldn't have to spend a bunch of time, you know, dressing it up with flowers and plants and trees and stuff like this. So eventually off camera, I will decorate this stuff. I just don't know when specifically. But both of these rides out here are going to have to get some decoration, that is for sure. The park is starting to fill up, dude. Things are looking awesome. We got Station 5 for the chairlift broken down. Got 300 people a month. That's nuts. Lifetime 5,000. Holy crap. Lifetime disembarkments. So what happened to the other 50 people that boarded? Did they just disappear? Did they die? The queue lasted forever. I better hope so. Well, in that case, we'll do $3. How about that? And then we should probably... Oh, there is no refurb on this. I don't know why I was looking for... Oh, yes, there is. Well, shoot. We're definitely going to have to refurb that. Okay. All right, what were we doing? I'm getting too sidetracked here. We were testing Looper. Has it finished? No. Wow, okay, this takes a while then. This queue's going to be packed. All right, it should be done now. It looks like it's coming in for its landing. They're just like little spaceships. It's kind of cool. Stairs are going to come back in. A 6.23, a 6.72, and a 6.79. Stop test. So that's a 609. I think that's actually worse than it was before. So we're just going to go back for the default and we'll run that. Pathos 3 has broken down. Refurb on that. That's the first time that's broken down. The queue for kickflip, I almost said quick flip, for kickflip is looking pretty good. I like the skinnier path. That's a good look there. Thunder queue is starting to fill out once more. The queue for Sundance isn't looking too bad. I think I made it long enough by the people. Wow. I need to start doing like tongue twisters or something before I record so I don't get tongue tied all the time. But I think I made the queue long enough so by the time people actually hit the entrance and come to get on the ride back here, the ride's done its full cycle, so it should be pretty efficient. Scoopty Loopty Hoopty has broken down. That thing's got to be getting old here, isn't it? Yep, 6 months until Classic. I think the next one to hit Classic is Teacups. 2 months until Classic, so that's looking good. Kamikaze is our only... No, that's not true. Wow. 420 Blaze It, also a Classic. So we have 2 Classic rides now in the park. All right, Looper has finished successfully with a 647, and that's what we're gonna open it up at. So let's get our math going. 647 divided by 35, 1848. $18.48. There we go. All right, and no one is riding it. There we go. All right, we got a couple of takers. Oh, did we change this? Full load, no wait time, enable priority pass. We didn't even add a priority pass to this. That's not very smart. All right, priority pass is going there. That'll be the entrance, and the exit will be over here. Put that there. All right, now we just have to connect them up. Okay, there we go. So now we have a priority queue for Looper over here. Not that anyone's ever gonna use it anyways or ride on the thing, but it's there just in case people want it. So we got 2 new rides. We have a Looper and we have Sundance. Sundance is the only one people seem to want to go on so far, which is okay. I'm not gonna hold it against people unless they make me. Oh, let's go through this really quick. No one has said anything about this either. That's the strange part. No one's even said that they want to ride it, which I guess kind of makes sense. We got Tornado broken down. Fix that sucker up. I really like this coaster. This is by far the coaster that I'm most proud of, for sure. This one over here, Thunder, it's a bit too crazy. It's a bit too wild for me. And then we have Scoopty Loopty Hoopty, which is like kind of a children's roller coaster. If I were to compare this to the other ones, I would say. But the Tornado, man, that you can't beat the Tornado. It's compact. It's elaborate. It's got twists. It's got turns. No loops because it's a wooden coaster, but this one's got loops. If you want loops, just go on Thunder. It'll be well worth it. Okay, so for Looper, speaking of loops, we're gonna see about changing the color here. Ooh, red. That's a bit excessive. Let's do black or white. Let's do white. White looks good. Red accents. That looks like crap. Let's do black there. What does this change? I think this is like the ships. Okay, so this would be the ship accents. That will do red. That makes sense to do red. And then the seats. What would red look like on there? Is it too much red? No, that's perfect. There we go, red seats. And we'll do red, red, white, and black for the people running the ride. You two over here, red, red, white, black. All right, and then over here, thought you could get away. Oh, wow, he's cool looking, dude. Look at that stash. My God, I'm jealous. I don't think I'll ever be able to grow an actual mustache. Not a chance. It's not in the genes. It's not in the cards right now. Okay, so that's at least updated. We got some color on there. We got people in the ride, but it's not going yet because it's set for full load, so sorry guys. All right, something I do want to check on really quick is our janitors. We got 2 down here that we can train up there. They will be fully trained now. Dick Richards and Wendell Geiger, whatever his name is. And then did I hire more security guards? I know I was thinking about it. Doesn't look like I hired any more. Mechanics, I have 3 still. Vendors, I think we have about 20 or so. Maybe like 18, I can't remember the exact number. But things are looking pretty good. So the next thing that I want to do today, guys, this is a really big thing for the park. Wow, that was a great place to stop the camera. But it's a huge thing for the park, and that is these guys, the entertainers. We have no entertainers. So what we're gonna do, obviously, since we have the Gulpy soda stuff, super high broke down, convenient, whilst I'm in the middle of talking, we're gonna drop the Gulpy soda dinosaur right here. And let's take a look at his pay. $100 a month. We're gonna do $200 a month. How about that? Free roaming. We're gonna make it entire park. Gulpy Rex 1 is his name, or her name. They're wearing a mask, so we can't tell. Sundance has broken down. Holy crap, that needs refurbed. No mechanic assigned to refurb this ride. What? Did I not change the work roster yet? Oh, I guess I haven't. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that, guys. There. That's why it was failing so quickly, is because there's no mechanic out here to repair it. Or this. We'll just refurb both of those. Dang, that sucks. Kind of mad I didn't notice that. All right, what else broke down? Wasn't there something else? Catch 4 pickpockets with a security guard. 1,300 bucks. We did that. Have 48 people visit your hotels for 3 months in a row. I'm sure we'll get there. And then have a hotel with at least 17 rooms. We just have to add 2 more rooms to a hotel and we'd unlock that. But I'm not super worried about that just yet. Super High was the other one that broke down, and it is not in need for a refurb. So we're looking good. All right, so we have Gulpy Rex over there. Let's go ahead and drop in maybe 1 or 2 more. Oh, we gotta do Chief Beef, dude. Gotta do Chief Beef. There we go. He's gonna get 200 bucks. And he will be on the entire park roster. And 1 more. We could do Princess Amelie? Amelie? A true heroine? Oh my god, she does drugs. Alright, we can't do her then. Let's see. We have Tiki, Miss Ellie, Captain Lockjaw, or King Coaster. Let's do King Coaster. You can't go wrong with a classic like him. 200 bucks. Oh, his laugh is so annoying. All right, there we go. So we have a couple of entertainers now in the park. We might even need some more janitors, dude. There's vomit everywhere. There's trash everywhere. We have 3,300 people in the park, so the amount of people since the start of the episode has gone down almost 1,000, which is not good for us financially. But we're about to hit 300,000 bucks. So we're not hurting, but the park is definitely not running the way I had hoped, with very minimal visitors out here in these rides, which is kind of a shame. It really is. It's kind of a shame. All right, let's check on King Coaster. Where's he at? Going around entertaining everybody, looking good doing it. And then Gulpy Rex, he's out here in the food court. That's a good spot for him. Or her. And then Chief Beef over by the mall, going into the mall. What a legend. He knows where to go. Or she. I'm not gonna judge. Or look for a bulge. Okay. Oh man, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode, you guys. As I mentioned in a Polybridge episode, if you guys haven't seen that yet, you will. I am on vacation at the moment. Right now, obviously, when I'm recording this, I'm not on vacation, but I am trying to get a couple of pre-recorded episodes done for you guys. So while I'm on vacation, you guys still can get your fill of Planet Coaster. That is going to do it for this episode, you guys. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.